The insanity hats on. I love the fact that this market just started going down. I love it. But oh man. You got stocks that are down 80%. That aren't even bouncing.
That's the major range break right here at the upside. So 249 cents is going to be a little tricky to get through. And got 4 more minutes for this market to rally starting. $276.72 coming up on the keeper of spies here. 46.88. Price discoveries on that level, looking to break through it.
It's a jam house. It's my rave hat. It's my insanity hat. In case I lose my gloves. This hat only comes out when there's market turmoil. I'm long Boeing right now, and I can't believe this thing can't get any type of bounce. I figured under 200 I'd give it a shot. I mean, you'd think we'd get a couple of points squeeze out of it, but there's no buying. So you notice that there's no move, there's no squeezes. There's really just nobody buying it. It's just controlled selling. So there's no bid on the market, but they're doing a pretty damn good job of holding it together. They really are. I mean, this is flash crashy, good state. Good. This is flash crashy stuff. There's really not a bid under the market. I'm surprised UVXY is not at $75 now either. But in all reality, look, on the way up, it was blue sky breakouts. On the way down, it's easier to see where we're going back to because I got QQQ 178. I got Boeing 168. 168 on Boeing gives us basically the Dow probably at 1880. So from the Trump election to wherever we were, we're going to be half back. And then if we break under the Goldman Sachs worst call in the history of mankind, Goldman Sachs made 2 of the worst calls in the history, I think, of trading. I mean, there's some bad calls. Some of the most epic bad calls were Kramer, everything's okay over at Bear Stearns. Kramer saying that Lenny Dykstra was one of the great ones. Again, I'm no champion here, but for a guy that's been in the industry that long with a television show and a track record and obviously successful, obviously we all know about talking heads in finance, but to go out on a limb for Lenny Dykstra, the guy's a complete fucking hack moron, like retard. And he not only did say, you got it all wrong about Lenny. He's one of the great ones. One of the great, basically fundamental analysis, technical traders. One of the great ones. I mean, then what am I? I'm beyond the warlock. I must be a wizard. I must be the lord of all trading if Lenny Dykstra is one of the great ones. I mean, what a joke. But Goldman Sachs, when the market was at the bottom in December of 2018, they said, this is it. The bull market is over. This is what we should expect for the next couple of years. And that was the bottom of one of the biggest bull market runs the market had ever seen in the history of this market. And of course, the three downgrades. What's up, my man? Hey, I'm sorry I didn't respond to anybody. I was in a freaking rage yesterday. I just want to talk about that for a second. But Goldman Sachs, two of the worst calls ever in the history of this business, and two of the worst calls ever by Kramer. Nobody knows anything except the VWAP, man. So anyway, yesterday I was going off about how I don't like making phone calls and then being left hanging in the wind. One guy I think is dead, and one guy is in the hospital. Now, whether or not this is the biggest elaborate lie that's ever been told, I got some feedback that one guy might be dead. And if you are, I apologize. Sorry. I don't know where you are, if you believe in that stuff. And one guy had a brain aneurysm and he's in the hospital. So again, I was being very sympathetic at first. I get pissed off because I don't like being left. I don't like being ghosted. Who does? And I love that term, by the way. I don't want to be left in limbo. I'm so bad at getting back to people I know. And that's my problem because I'm busy, and then I genuinely don't have the time. So that's why I get very enraged when that time that I do dedicate to the sales or the follow-ups or the phone calls. And again, once you're a member, I love you. Call me anytime. Or not anytime, but just don't leave the conversation like, all right, let's do this. Keep a lookout for the, like the checks in the mail kind of moment. And I'm just sitting there and then you stop calling me. But so I reached out because I was like, listen, was it something I said? What changed your mind? I'm very curious about this stuff, right? And it turns out he's in the hospital. His wife got back to me. He said, Joe apologizes for not getting back to you. We just saw all your messages. He's in the hospital with a brain aneurysm. So, oh my God, I killed one guy. Another guy's got a brain aneurysm. Spoke to somebody else. They want to just lose money. And again, if you ever don't want to buy something from me, tell me you want to lose money, because I have no debate. I have no rebuttal for that one. I have no rebuttal. Okay. But I do have one rebuttal for the person that just yesterday said, I like what you do, but I'd rather lose money. I think the lessons will be learned better that way. Here's my rebuttal. Instead of losing money to the market, take half of what you have in the market right now, send it to me, come to my house, I'll smack you in the face, and we'll call it even. How about that? Good plan? Because if you're going to lose all of your money in the market, why not give me half? If you're ready to lose 100%, give me half. I'll smack you in the face, try to wake you up for a minute or two. And if you don't want to listen, then I don't know what to do. But I tell you, man, act. We're about to get those. I'm telling you, it's all aliens. This whole shimagegi. Hit that like button, son. So if you had the over-under on whether or not I get laid for my anniversary, if you took the under, you win. 2 martinis. My wife was sleeping by 9. Nothing's changed. But we did have a nice dinner. Hardly anybody in the restaurants, of course. But man, I'm not. I was a little bit too aggressive and maybe abrasive towards the people. got, you know, rock and roll, man. Whatever's working for you, great. I lost my train of thought. I lost my way yesterday. I don't need to poo-poo anybody. Everybody's awesome. I'm just a little bit better. How about that? Is that cool? I'm not going to hell now. Bottom out at 27,000. I think you got the numbers mixed up. I don't think there's any support. I think we go back, you know, again, the Qs to 178 seem like a no-brainer. The Dow, you got some serious issues also. Boeing 168. That's 30 more points to go. That, I believe, will take us to where we need to be. Once you give Boeing a 70% haircut, that's me. I mean, we easily have 4,000 more points to go to the downside. Nah. 300 more points, easy ride. Oh, hang on a second. $21,400 looks doable. $23,700. Nah. Kidding me. I had 2 trades today in INO. Pretty good. Oh man, I took way too much vitamin C. Taking all kinds of building up my immunity, man. Ooh, burning a hole in my stomach. I don't know. Nah, yesterday was kind of didn't we sell off yesterday? Yesterday was the best day of trading in 20 years. You had a gap that failed and then a retrace to the VWAPs and then a break of the VWAPs. You don't get better than that. I smoked last night because I was kind of disappointed that my wife really did go to sleep on me. So, but yeah, I'm going to go every like 10 days now, I think. Oh, I shouldn't be rubbing my eyes either. Codex has been fun. I haven't traded the Codex. I traded the Myrna, the APT, and the INO. But Codex set the tone for the rest of those once it broke 10. Wow. There's no bid on the market, so there's really no reason to be trying to play bounces. Bounces only come in normal markets. This is just a control, just like we would go straight up all day. This is markets just on a cruise control downward. It's just the chart's upside down. That's all. So all those prices that What the hell's all that noise?
Just watching Joe Biden crash and burn in front of the workers' union.
Hey, yeah, I just lost my feed here. Oh, there you go. No,
Way people they are 14s.
you shouldn't be worried about anything because you shouldn't be in any stocks right now. There's no bid on the market. It's amazing we're only down 1,300 points right now. This is flash crash shit right here. There's no bid. You can't get Boeing to bounce. Usually Boeing would have, you'd sell off, you'd rally, you'd chop around. The chop is you're not even chopping, you're just bleeding to death. And the moves up are so shallow. There's no buying. This is just a controlled sell-off. You might get one buy program somewhere, either 315 or 345. But UVXY keeps going higher, so then why would you buy stocks? Yeah, there's no reason to own stocks. I bought Costco thinking that maybe that would have some support. Nobody wants Costco. I don't know. There's really not a bid out here. It's an illusion. I mean, we'll get bounces, but the bounces are so weak. If Boeing hits 168 today, then that would be insane. At 168, I'm buying it. I'm actually going to buy 1,000 shares of Boeing at 168. 168, I'm a fan. 168 on Boeing. I'll be a fan of a lot of stocks, I think, at 168 Boeing. At 168 Boeing, that's Dow down another probably 7,000 points. And that gets to me where I want. 18,000. I want the whole Trump presidency wiped off the map. So we started at, I think we broke out from 1880. What was that? November 2016, right? 1880, yeah, 18,700. That's where we're going. See you. Tell me I'm wrong. See you when we get there. But yeah, around 168. Boeing's at 168. Dow's probably down another 35, 4,000 points. Hey, look, as long as they keep telling me to calm down, then I got reason to panic. So I say we have me as president. I think everybody should get a chance. I think we just have a lottery. I think give me like 6 months as president. Let me get on television for a couple of speeches, and let's see if people like what I have to say. And then I think we should have a Russian roulette presidency. I don't know. I think everybody should get a whirl. I'm definitely into the grabbing pussy part of the presidency. I'm so into that. Very into that. Very into cutting off foreign aid. Very into putting kids in cages and shooting people at the borders. I'm into walls. I love guns. Push-up time. I love guns. I love sexual assault. I love racism. I love all that shit. But I'd be less of a douchebag about it. I think I'd be the best president ever. Mandatory Mondays for weed. You have to smoke weed every Monday when you wake up. We drop a nuke on Mecca. See what happens. Preemptive strike. What? We felt threatened, didn't we? Bomb Iran. Take over. Take Israel. Put it where Puerto Rico is. Take the Puerto Ricans. Move them into Israel. Figure out what goes on. Release all the serial killers into Afghanistan. Round up all the serial killers in this country and pedophiles and rapists. Put them on a fucking plane. Bring them to Afghanistan. You're free! Be free! Anybody that's ever done anyone in prison right now for anything weed related, you're free as well. You're free. If you're on welfare and you have if you have 2 kids and you're on welfare and you have a 3rd kid, you have to leave the country. My rules are fair and just. Anybody making less than $65,000 a year pays no taxes on anything, ever. Anyone between $65,000 and $350,000, 10%, and you get to choose where your money goes to. How about that one? When you pay your taxes, you get to choose where it goes. I got some good stuff. Free healthcare for life for anybody in the military. No questions asked at any time, at any hospital. Castration for pedophiles. It's the only solution. If you kill a police officer in this country, you're killed on the spot. If you shoot at a police officer, they're allowed to shoot back with no questions asked. Stop and frisk will be back. One gun rule across the country, not individual state mandates. And we'll get rid of the billionaire loopholes and corporate tax loopholes. The corporations will pay their share. And we take all our manufacturing out of China and we rebuild Detroit and the middle of our country. And we just negotiate with the unions so we could make everybody happy. The reason we can't manufacture stuff in this country is that we have slave labor going on in other countries which we can't compete with. But if we find the middle ground, we could save everybody. And until there's no homeless people in this country, we cut off all foreign aid to anybody else. And I'll find the money for free healthcare, and I'll find the money for free. I don't want free college. I want the colleges to fund the students instead of the other way around. College is a racket. College is like the mob. They know you're going to pay, So they keep raising rates because they know the kids are going to go get the money from their rich parents, or they're going to borrow the money from the government. So why not keep raising the prices so they can hire new employees that they don't need and build new buildings that they don't need? So again, I would form a new task force to govern the colleges and govern the healthcare industry. If you basically cut down on corruption and misappropriation, then we would save a lot of money. And there would be no more white collar crime in this country. It's all ass rape prisons. You stole money from a bank, you're getting raped hard every night. Think about it. So next time we have one of these banking crises, there are no bailouts. There's death penalties and rape. Once you see your coworker from the bank getting ass raped on TV, you're going to think twice about doing any sort of corporate espionage or mishandling or appropriating funds. Exactly. I got good. What I learned at the gun show is that New Jersey is not America and Pennsylvania is. I learned that from 3 or 4 guys. I learned that everybody thinks I'm an Italian. Everybody's, hey, you from Brooklyn? Hey, everybody asks me if I know some guy that had an Italian last name. I'm like, I hate to break it to you, but I'm not who you think I am. I would force colleges to lower tuitions, obviously. Yeah, that would be step number 1. If they were on the hook for the loans, they'd be thinking twice about, keep raising prices. Tucker Carlson had a great piece. If you guys Google it, Tucker Carlson, College is a Racket, I think it was called. Probably the greatest thing he's ever done, ever. I mean, it was fantastic. I forgot the name of the piece, but Tucker Carlson talked about college. It was dead on what we should do. Wow. Space crushed. There is no bottom. There's no bid on the market. It's the race to zero right now. I'm just surprised UVXY is not $54. There is no bottom. Just like the market had no top, now it has no bottom. The bottom is really 1880. I'm a Polish-Russian fella. Or if you think Judaism is a race, I guess some people think Judaism is a race. I don't believe in religion. I don't believe in organized religion. I don't believe in a lot of that stuff. I believe that we're living in a simulated reality, but my ancestors are Polish, Russian Jews. But I married into a Viking Scandinavian family. They were Vikings who found themselves in Newfoundland. Yes. Scots, Irish, Viking, Newfie, Polish, Russian, Jewish, Christian kids. My son, he's now a Rastafarian. Religion's a choice. You might as well choose the one where you smoke pot. That's what I told him. And he's not smoking pot, but he might start. Holy shit, look at this star fire. My God, what are we doing here? Yeah, I think I'd be a good president. I don't know how to lie. I don't know how to beat around the bush. I don't know how to be subtle. I talk. I get right to the point. This is what I want. Are you willing to negotiate? I'm willing to negotiate to this point. Are you willing to negotiate? If you're not, then we're enemies. I'm here to negotiate. I'll bend as much as I can to make the peace. But if not, and you want to fight about it, I'm going to come at you 10 times harder than you ever thought. Many people don't know Bob Marley became a Christian before he died. Yeah? Is that true? Is that true? I should know that. I don't remember reading that. I thought I knew everything about Bob. What about Bob? Holy shit, what's happening here? I'm scared. Hold me. I have like 8 books on him. I'll go read. I forgot. I'll reread that. Hey, look, people are getting back to me. Oh, wait, we're supposed to do push-ups? All as I know is my freaking back hurts. I don't want to miss the bounce. As soon as wait, let's see. I don't even know if I could do 20 push-ups right now. I'm freaking exhausted. Oh, man. Can I cheat? Can I do inverted push-ups? Oh. Ugh. It had to be something. I don't know. I know I shouldn't have gone to that expo. I'm drinking freaking Purell. No! Holy shit! Did you see the degas? Oh my god. I bought some degas before just to have it on. I'm talking about 5 shares. Just so I would keep it on, so I would see it on my P&L and my ticker. Holy shit! I was waiting to buy more of that. What the? How did I miss that? I purposely bought it. Wow. I'm up 17 points on 5 shares. I'm the greatest. Oh my god. Wow. I never smoked during the day. I never even smoked during the day in school. I never understood. I mean, I got one time. I'm not going to say I never did it in college, but I'd go to class first. If I'm going to be, because if I went to class high, I'm just sitting there drooling. What was the point? Plus, I was paying to be there. Might as well get what I came for. Oh my freaking god. Holy shit. Oh my god. Has anybody ever made $100 on 5 shares of something? That is so sick. Ha! Oh man. I never smoked crack before. I think that probably would have been fun. I could see where it's probably more fun to smoke crack than to sniff that shit, right? Get right to the point. Holy shit. You know, when I said 168 on Boeing, I didn't think it was going to get there today. The way it's going, it's going to get there today. Today. Wow. I don't care. I don't care about nothing right now. You know, it's about making money, right? We had FRO short, Halliburton long, INO long 3 times. That was the entire day. And now degas. Are you serious? Wow. Just a couple hundred shares here added to this. We're talking about a 5 grand day. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, totally, man. We just started the bit, just like when we broke out in January, we started a new bull market for a year. We just started the bear market, probably like, for me, the bear market started with the Qs breaking 198 again. If we can't stay over 198 on the QQQ, that's the bear market. That's the crossover right there. I think if you look at some of these charts, if we get a full reset, you're talking about Tesla goes to 420, Boeing around 168, Microsoft 138, Q's 178, and those would be some real significant areas, you know. But we're seeing a little bit of buying right now. Let's see if we could do something here. I'm just shocked about. I never really watched Boeing. I forgot this thing was over 400 and something it's like the other day. All right, I'm in some Boeing. Oh, that was fast. I got Boeing 196.99. Maybe I can make some money. Let's see. If this only bounces 50 cents on a $197 stock, that's a bad implication on the whole entire market. This monster of a company can only bounce 40 cents. It's already back below where I bought it. There's no bid on the market. Look at this. I'm losing money now. I mean, I'm giving it to the bottom of the day, but there's no money. There's no bounces. It's my wife. Wow. There's nobody buying in the market. Wow. God damn. Nobody's buying. I can feel my brain like melting right now. I get this. Is that what a stroke is like? I'm smelling some weird stuff right now. It's not me. I think I'm having my own aneurysm. It's not even funny. Damn. Freaking degas. What the wow. I had a whole plan there too. I bought some D. Oh, hey, hold on. I bought some D gas so I would keep an eye on it, and I didn't even bother keeping an eye on it. It went up 20 freaking points. What's rickshaw? You see how there's no bounce? This is what I mean by there's not really a real bid. You know, there's just no buying. By the way, Schrodinger, back to 34 bucks. Back to Schrodinger, yes, yes. Wow. Meanwhile, the dumbest two trades of the day were JDST and DGAS, and both were pretty good. Say goodnight to Boeing. I'm waiting to see. I'm trying to hold on to the 315. Usually 315, we see a bounce. But I think it'll be short-lived, and we will sell off into it again. We could share the women, we could share the wine. Oh, shit. It's crazy. You want to know what I got at the gun show? Here, I got a police issued flashlight. Have you seen this thing? It's a flashlight. And then it's also a million volts of taser up your ass. It's my new favorite thing on earth. I got something for everything. Hey, what up? Oh my God, look out! I'm gonna put an offer out on 5 shares of my. I'll let you know if I get done. I bought more Boeing because I'm crazy like that. I mean, when the bounces on $197 stock are only like 80 cents, that's a terrible market. Come on, man, bounce. That was it. That's all you're gonna get. Come on, girl. Give me 2 points for my time here. Give me 2 points. Give me 198.50. 198.50. Come on. 198.50. Come on, one time. One time. Playing the bounce on Bowen. Dipping in. Just doubled my position. Give me 198.50. I'll start selling. Come on. Right here. Right now. This is it. Breakout right here. 198.50. Come on. 198. Come on. 198.50. Come on, one time. 198.48. I'll sell it at 198.48. 198.48. Come on, one time. Rip it. Midday's pay right there. Come on, 198. 198. 198. I'm on 198 now. I'll see if it sells me here. If I could get out at 198, that's on. I just got done for 12 shares at 198. Somebody bought them from me. I got 107 shares left. 198.50. Come on now. Come on. The Chuck D of day trader. Base. How low could you go? The market. It's a number. Get down. Sound of the funky drummer. How low could you go? Dow Jones. How low could you go? Yo, Matt, you want to hear some reggae? You into the reggae down there? My home is your home. You got any new reggae for me to listen to? I've been to get the Garnets. I'm into everything. What did I find just recently? I had some decent new. You know what I found again? This song I freaking love, "Cherry O Baby." Got a lot of different versions of it. Wait, hang on a second. I need to add this to my playlist. Add this to the playlist. Techno. Oh, there went that Boeing. That didn't work. Or at least I sold some at 198. Ain't nobody got time for that. Shit.
Take your time, take your time, take your time. No need to hurry. Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. No need to hurry. No slipping, no sliding, no bumping, no boring.
Yeah, send me some lists.
Stay right into town. If you fall from the race, it's no disgrace. Just pick yourself from off the ground. Take your time, take your time, take your time. No need to hurry. No, no, no. Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. No need to hurry. For the road is rough, and don't you ever get stuck. Take your time, take it easy, take your time. No need to hurry.
Oh, I'll never own a stock ever again. I'm done. I'm just playing short-term bounces coming off the bottom of the range. That's all. Thank God I never really was enthusiastic about buying stocks. My family's out of the queues at 218. We're ready to buy something, but I'm waiting for Boeing to go to 168. I think Costco at 150. Sorry, Costco at 250. I'm loving Costco down there. Yeah, 238 on Costco. That'd be a complete annihilation. But for now, I mean, the reversals worked pretty well today. We had INO. We had a nice short in FRO. 3 times. FRO. I never traded the stock before in my life. Pretty good. Shorted it yesterday. Better on the long. And then we shorted it again today.
No need to worry. No need. Take your time now. Take your time. Take your time.
You know what?
Take your time.
Ika Mouse.
No need to
This guy's
worry.
pretty cool. You know this guy, right?
Early Sunday morning, it was a big and just my way. In the mud, me a pick and lay down me allow them down in a cup. Hey. One by one, load up the van. All of the ganja it ram. Put it on a plane, go we gonna stain money.
You know the local fisherman, right?
We don't care about them Princeton people, you know. So long as they kill each other, don't kill us, who cares? Talking about them want food, they're not getting food from their ass. Rasta man sitting on a rock,
I fucking love this song.
hurricane and storm, make him lose him crop. People from foreign want to see more banana from the Caribbean. Grandpa with the shovel and hoe, when we can come, they got nothing to show. Respect the local fisherman, him gone fishing, fishing, fishing. Woman gone a mile and she put down at the well. Her foot and belly and neck look up. The woman was well. What a shot of her head and the water that's red. It's a come we go down there, come we go down there, back down at the well. Now that the dollar devalue, class struggle, looks like a philosopher, I want. The farmer, I'll raise him have a goat. Picnic on a school, with the same old dirty old clothes. Big pocket looking something for rob, I boy. On the bus, grab the woman bag. Hey, then separate with an housing scheme. No one broke.
There's no bid. It's freaking sick. All right. 3:15, usually algorithms kick in again. And if there's anybody going to buy anything, it'll be at 3:15. Or we're going down another 3 or 4% into the close. So does anybody know about those guns that I was talking about the other day? They're like shotgun pistols. I found another couple of varieties of them. Very interested to hear some feedback. Charles Daly guns. They're called honchos, triple bores, just crazy stuff. They're like, I've never seen these before. I want one. Check them out. Charles Daly Honcho Tactical Triple 12. Oh, man. It's like a big gun. It's like in between a shotgun and just like a huge pistol. It's like a pirate gun, almost. Send me one.
Babylon. You know if I fall, if I man go wrong. What's a hell when the rice starts swell? They got a roll, like when you have to be said. Remember drop man, Cora and Maseran, Mama Louise, and the man. We don't care about the ghetto people. I agree.
Still no bid.
All no, I don't know. All no, I don't know. All I wanted was to know. Yes, I guess I should have known. All I met Dennis Mahoney, whose name was Mahat. Unfortunately, that nigga was black. The face it was one makes it.
This is crazy, man. There's really nothing to do. It's like the bull market flipped on its head. Nothing to do when we go straight up, nothing to do when you go straight down, except stay short and try not to get squeezed. Wow. You're not going to get a bounce until UVXY comes in. Respect the local fisherman. Wow. Same biotechs from before. I don't know what AIM is yet, but INO, Codex, Myrna, APT, Lake, iBio. FIO didn't really work out. That was interesting this morning. PHIO. TLSA. Schrodinger just went green. Mr. Schrodinger, what are you doing here? $195, man. 195's a trading. Hey, by the way, speaking of flipping the script, Gringo, we were looking at that 203 area support for Boeing. Once it broke it, you shorted at 203. It's an 8-point trade now on the downside. Meanwhile, just I tried to play a bounce at 197.50. Wah, wah. Ain't nobody got time for bounces. It's still going down because there's no real bid. Wow. Schrodinger. Look at Mr. Schrodinger goes green. Yes, Mr. Schrodinger just went green at 35. How crazy is that? The reversals still work. As we are getting hammered, it still worked. Schrodinger at 35.03 went green. It's at 36. Impressive. Dr. Schrodinger, I presume. Oh, by the way, you guys that love Roku, sorry. Oh, Boeing, you are only 4, 12, 20-something points away, man. Schrodinger, look at this. Reversals work. Just made all my Boeing money back. There you go. There's no bid on the market, you see. Wow.
Sorry, I couldn't quite hear.
So how do you say that the phones aren't always listening to you? They just pick up whenever they feel like it. See that? They're always listening. Dr. Schrodinger, I know it's impossible for you guys to sit around just waiting for reversals. I understand that for some reason it's impossible, but how about that? You faux show broad on Schrodinger out of nowhere. You got the VWAP retest at 33.50, and then you break out through 34.50. So there it became a 1-minute range break over the half number into the green while the market's crashing. Buy it. Stock just popped 2 points. You'll never, ever convince me to do any other trade with any significance. Nothing works better than this. Nothing. By the way, flipping the script on the Boeing is a 10-point trade right now. 10 points. And again, realizing your mistake, again, it's okay to try to play a bounce. It bounced from 193 to 195 or whatever. I mean, 203 to 205. It promptly rolled back over, went back under 203, and now there's no bid to 168. If you don't think Boeing could go to 168 into the close with an hour left, why not? It's all fake on the way up. It's all fake on the way down. It's easy now. You're starting to see how ridiculously fake this is, right? Come on, a company like Boeing has no bid. Are they going out of business? I guess. It's down 70%, right? Still not a bid on it. There's not a bid on it since 203. And you just made 10 points. So you might have missed the bull market. You might have missed the main crash, but there's stocks moving in 20-point increments still. You know, we had 10 points on the way up, 10 points on the way down on Costco yesterday. It's pretty fantastic. And then you got Schrodinger. Where'd this come from? Buy it. I don't care. It's a reversal. It's incredible. By the way, if Beyond Meat hangs in there in the 70s, that might be an interesting one to play a bounce. Maybe tomorrow. Remember, nothing mentioned in here is more than just a day trade. I would never own or hold or anything other than day trade unless you are looking to gamble and guess. Oh, wow. Acceleration to the downside now. You know, UVXY is only at 49, which is still ridiculous to me. It's just a broken product, but it did serve its purpose today by not going down. 191.50 is trading on Boeing now. 191.50s, people. 191.50s are trading now, people. When this thing breaks 190, 168, it's not even going to seem far-fetched. 168 on Boeing. And I'm going to play a bounce if it gets there by the next 20 minutes, which it could. If you want to gamble on if you want to gamble on a market crashing, which I don't think it's much of a gamble at this point. We are down. I think we got down to 10% from here. You can still get, let's see, something for 2, right? The 189s for Friday on the Qs are 250. And then go sell yourself the 178s because that's where we might be. So you're risking 2 to make 20. Sorry, 10. Not bad. Guys, nobody should be like completely baffled by this. It's the same exact day, but just upside down. Remember when the market would open up and go straight up all day? Think of this as the opposite. So now we open up and we go straight down all day. It's the same exact program. They just change the numbers and the direction. Nothing has really changed. It's just, I guess people are more frightened on the way down. I'm more frightened on the way up. All right, you got 22 more points to go on Boeing. Looks like we can get there by the end of the day. I don't know. What are the 160s for the end of the week? They're at $1.50, so somebody's betting they're going to 160. 190s are trading. This was at 203 when it rolled over. If you happen to be short from 203, yeah, why not take your 13 points right here? At least 80% of it. Who was talking about space being strong? Stock's got 0 bid on it till 1250. See, as long as I keep saying not to panic, panic. It's so much easier to panic. It feels better. I panicked on February 24th. I guess I'm a genius, right? I panicked my dad out of the queues at 218. Feels pretty good to panic. Somewhere April short the UVXY at 33 bucks, right? He wants us to hold over the weekend short with the VTIQ. Hope he's all right. Damn. Nah, Codex is all momentum. I'm not interested in that anymore. Schrodinger wasn't bad. SDGR. Boom. I kind of nailed some Boeing there. Woo, baby. I had 1,000 shares of Boeing just now. I almost shit in my pants. I got to change my shorts. Whoa, man. I accidentally bought 1,000 shares of Boeing. I promptly just sold 700 of it, so this thing should rally. I'm going to go change my underwear. Wow. I just bought accidentally. Woo! Woo! Sorry, I might have to vomit right now. Dang it. Dang it. Hey. Well, that was a happy accident. I went to buy, I've been buying it in 15 share increments. And then I changed the box my level 2 box, and my other box is defaulted to 1,000 shares. I got 1,000 shares at 190.50. I figured I would use a half point stop, and I just immediately offered it out, and I got done. Whoa. Yeah, that'll be it. That'll be the end of my day. Oh, by the way, space. Yeah, there is no bid on stocks that have absolutely no earnings. So when Boeing, what's going to go to zero first, space or Uber? Hun, hold me. We're going to hell. By the way, if there is a tomorrow, I'll be presenting on May 15th in the city. It'll be me and 3 other day traders that are brave enough to go. Space, how low could you go? Hon, we're broke. Yeah. Remember that stock I bought at $10 and then I loaded up at 19 and went to 42? It's at $15 now. Genius. But I did buy 3 new guns. 190s are trading on Boeing. Oh my Lord. It's a woozy. It's a wazzy.
You going to Brooklyn?
No,
What?
because I'm sitting here right now.
No, but are you eventually?
Yeah, eventually.
Okay. Tonight, I mean.
Maybe.
I need to know.
Yes.
Okay.
But I might change my mind.
No,
How about
don't.
that for an
Did
answer?
you decide or don't?
No.
So I'm either taking your car or my car.
No.
No, you're not going?
Yes.
Kenny!
No. You hear
Come on,
how,
tonight's
see how
the
she
only
talks to
night you
me?
can go.
You see how she talks to me after 19 years?
Yes.
Is it the only time I could ever go? No,
Yeah,
I don't think
because
so.
tomorrow I need your help.
All right, my wife's home. Gotta go. See you guys.
What, are you talking to somebody?